Have you ever had someone try and insult you in the middle of a conversation because you were intellectually crushing them? Most people in that position would take the high road and ignore the comment to keep the conversation going. Normally, I would agree and tell you that is the path you should take. But today we are doing things a little differently. In this video, I will share some good strategies and comebacks to destroy and embarrass that person and leave them shaken. Because sometimes some people need a reality check. Also, embarrassing that person might give you the boost your mental health might need. Just be aware that the target of these comebacks might end up having some strong animosity towards you, so proceed with caution. But if you are ready to take that on, let's get started. Let's start with what is probably the most brutal strategy of them all, which is the high-status reframe approach. The high-status reframe method means that instead of replying to the insult directly, it simply implies that the person making the insult isn't important enough to matter or even care about. An example of this would be to point out someone's status in life. Since someone's social status is subjective, you can insinuate they are not on your level or that you are more important than them. You will insult them by just asking why you should care about what they think. Usually, the person making the insult is insecure, so when you tell them they don't matter, it will hurt them mentally, and any confidence they had will be crushed, and everyone will know this. The look on their face will be very satisfying. Make them feel as if they are more worried about you than you are about them. They will think twice before trying that again. It destroys their argument without you even having to address it. The next method will focus more on shifting the attention away from you and redirecting it to them. For this to work, you will have to accept the insult they throw at you and then use it against them. The most legendary response to this was when Winston Churchill was told by a woman, "If I was your wife, I would poison your tea." His response to that was, "If I was your husband, I would drink the tea." When you accept the insult as if it doesn't bother you, then hit them with a comeback that strikes a nerve. They go from someone who thinks they are getting one over on you to being humbled up real quick. The only thing you should know about this method is that you will have to be quick on your feet when you use it. But if you can execute it well, you will have the crowd on your side and the person on the receiving end furious. Now, if you don't want to be so harsh but still want to crush the argument, you should avoid insulting the person but instead insult their insult. Point out how unoriginal their comment is or how you have heard it a million times. Suggest to them to try harder next time, or the insult was just bad in general. If you want to take a full pacifist approach, you can draw clear boundaries. When someone tries to insult you in a conversation or an argument, call them out in front of everyone. Point out how they have to resort to insults and backhanded comments to get their point across. This will expose how childish they are being, and any credibility they had is gone. Then invite them to continue the conversation like adults without insults. These types of people want attention, but if you call them out on their games, they instantly fold because that is not the type of attention they want. By drawing that negative energy to them, they have no choice but to retreat and continue the conversation by your rules. The next strategy you should learn is a little different. It's called the tit-for-tat method. It's when someone tries insulting you and you insult them right back. If you make it seem like a friendly back and forth, they have no choice but to awkwardly laugh because they have no moral leg to stand on. They are the ones who started it, so they can't blame you for hitting back. They chose to go down this path, so they have to go with it as if it was meant to be a friendly banter. It shuts them down fast, and no matter how hard they try to act as if it was meant as a joke, everyone will know it's just a defense mechanism because they just got hit with the same energy they put out, and now they are feeling awkward. Another simple but very effective way to shut down a condescending person in a conversation is to respond to the insult directly. This is in a way a counter to a method I suggested earlier in this video. For instance, if someone tries to act as if you are not important and asks you something along the lines of, "Who the hell are you?" you answer that question directly with, "I'm the one people can actually rely on," or "I'm the one who makes the hard decisions." Answering the questions directly will catch them off guard because that question was either asked rhetorically or in bad faith. By you answering it with truth leaves them speechless every time. If you want to take the high road and avoid all confrontations, the simplest method is to simply laugh at the insult. Laughing at the comment as if it is actually funny shows how unbothered you are by their words. It puts people at ease because what could have been a tense situation is now de-escalated because you chose to look past the insult. You can even compliment them on how clever the comment was. In all reality, the strongest defense against an insulting comment is confidence. When you are sure of yourself, it radiates off you like heat from the sun. Everyone around you will feel how confident you are and see that no matter what people say to you, it won't affect you, and trying will not work. To achieve this level of confidence won't be easy, but if you work hard at it and believe in yourself, nothing will be able to stop you. At the end of the day, when people try to insult you, it is usually because they are backed into a corner intellectually and is looking for a way out. So they result to ad hominem attacks. This video is meant to share all the strategies and methods I have found to work to redirect those insults. In this community, we try to approach life with logic and strategy, which usually means taking the high road. But every now and then we run across someone who needs to be taught a lesson. So use what I have shared with you today accordingly. If you find this video has helped you in any way, please like and share it to grow our community. Make sure you turn on notifications so that you know when I drop another one. Always remember to be who you are and to never compromise your values for anyone. Until the next video, take care.